Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Vince Argentine, service manager of Red Rock Harley-Davidson, and your host of Red Rock Harley Live. Coming to you live today from the Vegas Video Network studios here in sunny Las Vegas. As always, a pleasure to be here with a friend, co-worker, fellow rider, Mr. Joe Szurek, our floor man, big boy Joe. Jeez, that was a lot to get out.
That was a mouthful.
Thanks for coming and hanging out with us again, though, man.
Yeah.
How's everything going today?
Good, man. Excited to be here.
Good. We're coming to you live from the studio today. A couple different things we're going to talk about. As always, some really cool Inside Harley news, some new releases this week we're going to cover, and then also talk about some of the middleweights, some of the smaller bikes on the Harley lineup, get you some history, some comparisons, some features and benefits of each one of those. So, as always, we appreciate you guys. This is now our 6th episode. And we always appreciate hearing from you guys what you want to hear about. We're really here to do this for you, help you get the most out of your motorcycle experience. So write to us live, send us an email, comment on our Facebook, stop in and see us, let us know what you want to hear about. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started with some Harley news. So, Joe, we had the big dealer show about a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool stuff coming out.
Yes, very excited.
A lot of different stuff coming out. Some stuff that I'm really excited about. Being the service manager, always got to be interested in how fast your bike can go.
Oh yeah.
How loud it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
These new Stage 4 kits.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
Yes.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, they've released a 128-inch and 131-inch bolt-on kit. Here we've got a little bit of a picture of them. The 128 kit is going to be for your 107-inch motors.
Mm-hmm.
So any of your stock 107 non-specials with the 107, you get bumped up 128 inches. That kit is coming with your cylinders, pistons, the new Generation 2 heads, which are brand new. They've got 1 millimeter bigger valves for just ultimate airflow. That 128 kit's going to get you about 121 horsepower and about 128 foot-pounds of torque.
Jeez.
On a fully warrantable motor.
Okay.
All Harley-Davidson product. You run that Harley-Davidson tuner. Right there in the top left, we also see the new Screamin Eagle cam, that 517 cam, high lift cam that came out that is coming in the big bore kits, but also available as a bolt-in cam as well also. So it's pretty cool stuff. And then the 131 bolt-on kit, those 114s and 117s. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting big. Biggest motor that they've ever made, the 131. So your 114s and 117s could get bumped up. And then also really cool is the 131-inch crate motor.
Yeah.
Bolt in. Take your block out, put a 131-inch in, 2-year factory warranty on it. If you SWR, you can get another 5 years of warranty on a motor that's going to give you 131 foot-pounds of torque.
Ensure that you're going to be the fastest one out there.
Yeah, without a doubt. A couple highlights of the new Stage 4 kit. They are coming with a header pipe now, more of a free-flowing header pipe than what you have on the bike already.
Okay.
It's going to come with its own timing cover, but really just a full package setup to get you everything that you need. There's a look at that badass 131.
That looks so sick.
I like the new badging.
Yeah.
It's going to be rocking. So who wants to be the first one with the 131? Come and see us at Red Rock. We're looking forward to getting one in there. So that's some of the power plant, some of the performance stuff, the Screamin Eagle stuff. Joe, they came out with a lot of new collections too. Any ones that you really liked?
Yes. So I'm all about customization. I love customizing motorcycles. It's endless, the possibilities. Speaking of there's the Endgame collection. I got to take a look at the Endgame collection. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We got a couple of the pieces in the store. That graphite, it's a great color on it. I'm really digging the negative space that's used in this collection.
Yeah, that graphite color on one of those River Rock denims or any of the flat gray would really be a good look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to our sales manager, see about checking out one of them on the showroom floor. What do you think?
There you go. And we got to put a 131 in it.
And we got to get a 131 in there too. Absolutely. But yeah, so the new parts catalog is not out yet. You can come on down to the shop. We have a couple catalogs there. You can find it all on Harley-Davidson's website. Just go to harleydavidson.com/parts and you can see all this stuff, but it is all readily available. Come and order it. From the Endgame collection to that 131, there's some cool stuff coming. Harley's just really been stepping up their game, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the 131 to push all that out at one time and just go from, what they have to what you could potentially have. And warranty, I know, is important to a lot of you. Like I said, in order to be able to put a 131-inch race motor in your bike and, you know what I mean, have the reassurance that if something goes wrong, you take it right back to Harley and get it fixed and not have to deal with a one-off motor is pretty impressive.
I couldn't even imagine the 131. The 114, I've ridden that super fast already. A lot of power. A 131, I'm sure it's just insane.
Yeah, my 88 cubic inch, I'll be waving as that 131 goes away.
I'll meet you there.
Right, exactly. So that's about all for Harley news. We're always going to keep you updated with the most inside information, the new releases, all that stuff. So check back with us on that. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back with some Harley highlights. So as promised, we're going to talk about some Harley highlights. In some previous podcasts, we have covered the touring model, the Dynas, the Softails, the comparison between the two. Today, we're going to take a look at some of the smaller bikes on the lineup. Size isn't really everything. These bikes are built to fit different size riders for different capabilities. So today, we're going to talk about the XG 750 500 and the longest running production model, the Sportster. No better person to hear it from, the biggest guy in the shop. Let's talk about that smallest bike, Joe, that 500 XG. What can you tell me about it?
The biggest guy in there has to talk about the smallest motorcycle that Harley-Davidson makes. It's the smallest displacement motor that Harley offers. First came out in 2014. It is a liquid-cooled V-twin. They're under 500 pounds. I mean, they're really small bikes, but they're very sleek, very agile, great for urban environments. It can get you in and out of, tight spaces. Like I said, under 500 pounds, still 6-speed transmission. They're a good starter bike. I mean, they're a good bike for someone to learn on, feel comfortable with. The Street 500, great bike. The XG, the 750, really nice bike. I actually found a picture of a customized one because I love customizing motorcycles. Right. And there it is right there.
Oh, nice.
I found that last night while I was looking at them, and that one makes me want an XG.
That's pretty slick.
I would totally ride that one.
Yeah, the knobby tires. That's cool. That's why, I don't know, were you at the shop when we did the Captain America bikes?
Mm-mm.
We took Captain America. For next week, we'll have to find a picture of it. They used an XG in the Captain America movie.
Oh.
Really cool denim blue paint job. We did big knobby tires. We basically made a couple reproductions for display. You can see it down at Avengers Station, down at Treasure Island. They've got basically a blue, off-road, really kick-ass XG strapped to a glass box. That's a picture opportunity. You can sit on it and take a picture on Captain America's bike. We built those at Red Rock.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's very cool. Very cool.
So, in short, the XG is better than what you're going to talk about, but go for it, man.
So I want to talk a little bit about one of the classics. Like I said, the Sportster model is the longest production motorcycle that they've ever made, going all the way back to 1957 when they came out with the first Sportster. That's a look at a 57 Sportster. It was 1,000 cc, very small, no passenger seat, just kind of the stripped down, bare essentials starter bike, chain driven. They kind of have gone through some motor progressions. They went from 1,000 cc, then they stepped back up to having kind of two different ones, which we know about now. The first one being the 883 that came out in 1986. The 883 was kind of introduced just about the same time that the 1,000 cc went up to a 1,200 cc. So the 883 Hugger was the first production 883 Sportster. A little bit of a motor redesign, very lightweight, like we talked about somewhat with the XG. Very slick, agile, very easy to handle. Also very short seat height, which is why a lot of people refer to the Sportster as a great starter bike. You get nice flat-footed, gives you that confidence that you're not going to tip over or anything like that. So that always is a good basis, a good start bike. And then the 1200cc was debuted in '88. The 1200cc is what pretty much now is our Sportster. They've come a long way with the technology behind them, but overall the frame and the suspension and the chassis and a lot of similars. The 5-speed transmission has still stayed classic and gives you for a beginner bike, gets you that Harley sound, that Harley feel. You're already part of the family being on a Harley, just a little bit smaller. So something to kind of take a look at. Smaller tank. You're not going as far on a bike that's not got that whole touring suspension. Although I've seen some guys ride from here to Florida and back, those diehard Ironhead fans and some of those Sportster guys. And then it brings us to the 2020 Sportster, where we get to see a lot of the new technology. That's a 2020 Sportster right there. They've really stepped up the technology aspects as far as ABS braking system, keyless ignition system, security. I mean, they really have brought it into the 2020 now. New age technology, same badass old school look, stripped down, vertical push rods, and just an overall really cool looking bike. So honestly, I mean, I'd have to say probably the best of the two. Feels like a real Harley when you're riding it, you know?
Okay. I think that that the XG is better. It's lighter, it gets better miles per gallon, and has a bigger tank.
It does have that water-cooled technology, which is kind of cool, but if you start a Sportster, you'll have to ask your buddy on the XG if his is turned on or not.
All right. We do live in Las Vegas. It does get hot here. I'll be liquid cooled.
That is true. But, when you take a look at a 77 Ironhead.
All right. I mean, you got the history behind it in yours. I get that. There's history in the Sportster, but I'm still going with the XG's better.
One of the things that I really like about the Sportster is they're versatile. I mean, you take a look at anything from the new 2020 Roadster to a 2013 like Sportster 72. Two completely different looks. That East LA chopper scene, you want chrome ape hangers, you want the white walls, you're all set. Or if you want the slam down 48, big fat tires, you're still on a Sportster, but you get to pick kind of whichever style you want.
I'm just going to be stubborn and still say that mine's better. You have a better argument, but I'm just going to go with it. Mine's
they're all great bikes, like we said. They're all designed to do what they do, and they fit every rider, every riding style, every rider's experience. So come on down. If you haven't rode, if you've never ridden and you want to, we do free demo rides at the shop anytime. Come see Joe. Hop on a Sportster, hop on an XG. If you don't have your motorcycle license, we've got the Jump Start. You can hop on the Jump Start, and we can run both of them. You can do one, put the other one up, ride that one, and figure out which one's the best for you. So it's great, man. They're all good. They're all good. The Sportster's better, but they're all good. All right, we're kind of getting to the point where we're going to start winding up. We want to talk a little bit about what's going on here at Red Rock Harley-Davidson. Joe, what do we got going on the sales floor, man?
So we've got some sales going on. XG.
Nice.
This one has got Vance & Hines exhaust on it and Screamin Eagle air cleaner. I don't remember what the price is on that one offhand. 6,777, I believe. So just under $7,000 on this one, I think.
Right on.
So under 10 grand motorcycle that's liquid cooled, gets better gas mileage. Sorry.
The one thing I do like about the XGs is as a starter bike, we don't see, especially in the service department, they are very, very rigid. I mean, we don't see a whole lot of issues with the XG. They've kind of perfected that design. They worked on it for a long time prior to its release. So it is a very reliable bike that we do not see a lot of issues with. We also don't see them with a lot of high miles on them because, you get onto that bike, you get comfortable, you're looking for something bigger. It's a perfect trade-in opportunity to get onto something bigger and a really good opportunity to get a previously loved bike that, low miles and reliable.
Yeah, we do have a couple of pre-owned XGs out on the floor with right around 1,000 miles. Not very many, so almost a brand new bike. Then I think we have a couple more we're going to talk about here. The 883, this one, again, under 10 grand, 5777, I believe, on this one.
Right on.
It's red. I love the color red. Red hot deal.
There you go. No, Sportster cool. And that's like a kind of bare bones stock bike. So no one's really chosen to take it any one direction or not. So it's a good kind of blank canvas, so to speak. You know what I mean? You can trick that out however you want to. Nice. So we can help you out with that in the service department while you're down there.
Sweet.
So, Cool. We've also got a special going on in the service department. As always, we invite you guys down. It's starting to warm up. Get the bikes out of storage, get them ready to go so you're riding when the warm weather hits and not standing at the service department waiting for that oil change. 2018, we were the largest volume service department in the country. Kicking off 2020 now, waiting on that phone call any day to be number one for 2019. One of the specials we are offering, though, is we're matching any written estimate that you bring to us. Why not have the best of the best in the country work on your bike? And if we have to match the other guy's price, bring it on down. We'll take care of it for you to show you what we can offer. Also included in that, a lot of people have gotten the email already. If you mention it, that you saw it on the podcast, come on down. We'll offer it also. $50 off of any major service between now and February 29th. So if you're not have an estimate from somebody else, but you still want great savings, come on down. $50 off on that service. Can't hurt. We've got some big events coming up this month, too. First one, we got Joe, what do we got going on for the Chili Buns?
So the Chili Buns is going to be, it's a $25 registration fee that includes lunch, raffle tickets, some of the prizes that can be won. Best hand will get $1,000 in-store credit. Second will be $500 in-store credit, and $250 for third.
Nice.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun, cold ride.
Yeah, right. Come check us out for that on February 1st. Also, if you join our text club, we're going to be giving away free hand warmers when you show up. Keep your hands warm while you're out on the road that day, because hopefully it's nice, but years past, it's still a little chilly. Hence the name, you know?
Right.
Following that up afterwards, we've got our Mardi Gras party on February 22nd. We've got king cake getting flown in directly from New Orleans. We're going to have gumbo. We're going to have free hurricanes. Just a big old party. We're going to have our spin the wheel. Come get some discounts in motor clothes and parts, some rebates that you can use towards a in-store voucher if you buy a bike, all kinds of good stuff. So come on down for a Mardi Gras party. That should be a good time. And then we only get to do this once every 4 years. February 29th, we've got our leap year party. Really, really looking forward to it. Just a good one extra day to hang out at the Harley shop. Last time, 4 years ago, we sold 9 bikes on February 29th. So we should have some bikes going out the door. Hopefully the weather's fantastic. But we're going to have tacos and beer. I don't really know what else you need than motorcycles, tacos, and beer.
Nope, that checks all of them.
So come on down. You can check out all this information on our Facebook page. Also, you can go to redrockharleydavidson.com. We've got a bunch of stuff posted on there as well. So, Joe, always a pleasure, man.
Same.
We'll be back to see you in 2 weeks. Like I said, if you have any questions, any topics you want to hear covered, anything you want to hear about, write to us, email us, Facebook, stop into the shop. But we look forward to seeing you guys in a couple weeks. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.